Whew. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Craps. It's Friday, the 20th of January, and we made it this week. My God, what a week. What a week. I'm sorry. For those of you who are new to the show here, we do 2 shows a day every day. And today was awful this morning, awful production-wise, right? I overslept a little bit this morning, to be quite honest with you. I've been working 12-hour shifts at work, so I'm not myself. So this morning I went out there with actually a great idea from Skill and Luck to kind of change my scenes a little bit and make sure that the morning paycheck show looks good and feels better. And I was just all over the place. I could not get my rhythm down with regards to showing you the bets and stuff. So it was a mess. I'm sorry about that. But the let's get right to it, because I think it's important to kind of highlight how good it did. Skill and Luck, we've been doing the Skill and Luck Moonbow this week, and that damn thing worked pretty good. Let me get to the other screen here. There we go. That thing worked great all week long. It actually was solid. We were 7-1 this week, which was great. And that looks like more than 5. Normally I play the thing once a day. One day I played 3 rounds because we hit it so fast, and then I hit it fast again. So we just did it 3 times and had the extra win in there. Cool. Like that's fantastic. So this thing's done great. There's been some blowback to it, right? If you watch the show, and we're going to watch the Moonbow version of the Daily Paycheck, there's 5 episodes of it. A lot of negative feedback about the size of the bets, right? It's a $300 don't, it's a $600 lay 9. You're like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. Then we get a point, and you place all the numbers for $100 and some dollars. You drop $750 or $1,000 in odds, and people are like, holy crap, that's so much money. But it's one roll, right? It's you beat the come out, you beat the next roll, and you're good. So there's a lot of cash out there. So I ran it today without the lay 9 to kind of make that one roll a little bit more tolerable. It still made money. It's a hybrid. It's a great hybrid strategy. It's the unicorn. Skill and Luck worked his ass off on it, and so far it's good. It's one of the best ones we've rolled out in terms of reliably making money for us. So I think it makes the finals, right? And when I say the finals, this isn't a tournament. But what I've done is I discovered a few strategies that I think work well enough over the course of a week that warrants more attention. And I'm going to actually jump into the chat here, because Darksider is saying, why don't I code a WinCraps script with the Moonbow? I'm coding it for all of them. So what you don't know is that, again, this is a bad week for me, but I've been working in WinCraps now for the better part of this week whenever I have like small breaks in my day. And I'm coding up every paycheck strategy that I've done so far in WinCraps. And so I'll have a master kind of runner here pretty soon where I can run them all. And what I'm going to do, and you're saying this also here, and I'm going to put this up here as well. I can test it, but I need live roll data. Well, guess what? I've got about 10,000. It's not enough, but I've got the 3,600 rolls that I've done as my controlled shooting practice. I've got about 3,000 rolls that I've done here in the morning show, just hucking and chucking. I've got about 3,000 rolls that I've gathered through all the daily paychecks since day one. So I've got 3 sets of 3,000 rolls, about 10,000-ish rolls total. Then I'm going to run all the paycheck strategies that we've done so far through all 10,000 rolls on WinCraps. So it's a repeatable thing. And as we roll more things, I'll keep increasing the roll count. And so there'll be actual live rolls that I've done on camera. No bullshit, whatever. I'll put them on WinCraps and see how they do against a bigger aggregate of numbers. And that's going to happen for sure. So I am working on it, Darksider. It just takes a little bit of time to code them out. And I think you put in here too, this note. And I think this is an important note. You say, have it stop on win going and loss. That's exactly what I do. So when I run WinCraps scripts, and maybe next week might be a good week to kind of do a WinCraps series. Matter of fact, I'm going to bookmark that. We'll do WinCraps series next week. When I write a WinCraps script, unlike Vince, so what Vince does in WinCraps is he runs them and he just puts the bets out there, and it can go to millions or it can go down by millions, right? He just runs them forever and lets them run against millions and millions of rolls. casino style. So with the big AZ strategy here, I think it's won like $2 million, but it's also been under zero, which means a lot of loss down there too. So what I'm going to do, I code my WinCraps scripts to basically, I code in a win goal of 10% and a stop and a loss limit of 100%. So I go 0 or 10%, and I run the script. And anytime like the strategy hits the $500 or it hits 0, it resets the bankroll and does it again. And so I don't tally my total wins and losses in terms of dollars. I mean, I do, but that's not the point of it. The point of it is to see what the win rate is. So I can say that a strategy wins goal 96% of the time, and it loses $5,000 4% of the time. And then we can look at the total numbers after that. But that's exactly what you're asking for. It's exactly how I code it out. So I code them out with win goals, loss limits. I reset the bankroll and do it again. I simulate a paycheck in my WinCraps. I could turn that feature off and just have it run perpetually like Vince does to get a longer view of it. But I like to have it simulate me going to the casino. And what's funny is on the same set of rolls, depending on the strategy, and I've done this before, on the same set of rolls, depending on the strategy, you might have in 3,000 rolls, strategy 1 only has 15 decisions because it takes so long to get to goal or lose money. Like a straight pass line bet will sit there for almost all 10,000 rolls, and you have like 2 times where it won or lost. Some strategies have 1,000 decisions in the same number of rolls because they win or lose at such a high rate. It's interesting to watch that. So I'm doing it, Sean. It's going to be, give me a week. I'll make next week WinCraps training session week, and that's what we're going to do. Vince started doing some of that too last week. I think it's a great idea. I think I take a different approach to WinCraps than most people do. So let me get out there and I'll show you how I code a script up. I'll show you how I do it. And that's next week. So there, good idea. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. And I'm going to totally do that. So, all right, let's move ahead. Oh, we skipped that screen there. Come out roll. Let's before I jump into the fun, let's review a couple things, right? Fireside Craps coming up Sunday. I have not recorded it yet. I'm hoping I get it done. I'm so far behind because of work this week, so I'm hoping to get that done. Tonight's Friday Night Fights. I don't know who's dealing yet, but I do know that Sith Lord Espy and Nemo are going to play. I can't deal it. I actually forgot that I bought hockey tickets for my daughter and her boyfriend. I'm taking them to a hockey game tonight, so I'm going to have to engage some help here. So stay tuned for that one. The Big AZ Royal Rumble is coming up in a couple of weeks, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be between the Super Bowl week, I think, so that's going to be bookmarked the whole day Friday or that Sunday. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be awesome. And the last thing I want to mention, I haven't talked about this yet because we're still working all the details out, but I want to get one thing out there. George from CY is organizing a Dice Throwers tournament. So those of you who think DI is BS or whatever, let me see you guys prove it. So here's what's going to happen. George has decided to host. Now, he's not going to be the only host. He's decided to kind of like create a tournament where anybody's welcome. Everybody on the planet is welcome to come in and throw. And there's going to be basically a qualifying round where you get two rolls, number of rolls between sevens, basically, to qualify. The qualifiers come in, they play a semifinal round, and we kind of drill itself down to the top shooter. I'm going to enter it. I don't expect to do anything. I probably don't even qualify. But the idea is just to get good practice. Everything's live. Everything's vetted. He's actually like got us setting specific camera angles. He's got a person who's in charge of watching the other person throw, so there's no bullshit. It's really a professionally done shooters tournament, which is great. I'm going to be playing in it and also hosting it. I'll be one of those judges that kind of make sure that things run the up and up, which is awesome. There's a prize at the end, $250 to the winner. I want to call this out because Mudslide Mac, I put him up on here. Mudslide Mac has already said if he wins it, he don't want the $250, and I'm with him. Like I don't need the $250 and I'm not going to win it. But if I were to win it, I would donate the money back. Right? Mac put a video out. I linked it down here below. I will put the link to that video, by the way, in our Discord channel. I'm going to put out a special video here later on that kind of describes all this in better detail. But Mudslide Mac, what he did was he pre-donated. He's already put his $250, pretending that he won. He's like, I'm going to preemptively put $250 to the Red Cross. So he put it out there already. And he's like, and if I win, I'm donating what I win to the Red Cross. So there is no entry fee for this tournament. But Mac treated that like an entry fee. So he's challenging all of us to A, if you win, donate your money. B, if you want to preemptively entry fee it, do that. So I'll link to his video where he talks about it. He actually gives the story behind his name, his YouTube name, Mudslide Mac, which is kind of cool. Good. He's a good dude. He's a really, really good dude. And I'm stoked that he's firing up the charity engine again. And let's get some Red Cross money built up, especially like he says, during the wintertime, it's rough. There's so much pain right now in the country just with weather and cold and homelessness and the people in Florida with the hurricane and the tornadoes that just happened. So anyway, that's what he's all about. So let's jump on that. All right, let's jump on that. I'll put a link to his video and I'll put a special notice out here as well. And I'll talk about this every day for the next little bit until the tournament happens. And as the tournament happens, I will give you some highlights. So there's that. That's the come out roll for today. But that's not why you're here. You're here because it's Friday. Actually, hard hats. Remember the hard hat. I want you all to be thinking about this. We're going to vote for this in 2 weeks. Okay. The nominees for February: Big AZ, who you know is busting his ass. Skill and Luck, right? Skill and Luck. Congratulations, by the way, on the Moonbow, which did great this week. It's again, you worked a lot, really, really hard on that thing, and that work showed. It showed in the garage. It did a good job. Chris Sideshow Gamble's taking off for work soon on that big work trip we talked about. He has published, I don't know, 50-something videos ahead of time. So while he's gone, we're going to see new Sideshow content, which is like unbelievable. Obviously, we have Vince, who's doing the thing with the WinCraps every day. Alfredo, George. Now you know that George is behind the scenes putting in like hundreds of hours on this tournament with the rules and everything else. He's like running the whole thing. He's amazing. Like George does more than what you see on camera, as does Ed. Ed's training people offline for free. Brian at HCS, Joe at Craftsmaster Journey, and of course Waylon. So get your brains around who you want to vote for, and we'll do the big election here in a couple of weeks. All right. So the Friday Follies today is going to be the Hardway hammer. This is a strategy that Vince is running right now. This one is a Big AZ strategy, actually. And Big AZ has been playing around. He put a video out. Hey, I have an idea. Like I do sometimes. Like I just try something stupid. And he did this. He did this thing. I named it the Hardway hammer. I don't know what he's calling it, but I think he called it the Hardway progression. But to me, it's a hammer. And what he's doing is kind of it's an up as you lose progression on the Hardway. So you bet him each for $1. If you lose, you bet $1 on each. If you lose, you bet $1 on each. If you lose again, it goes to $2. If you lose, it goes to $2. And you follow the columns here, right? So it goes 3 times 1, whatever. Each one of those is independent. So if you have, let's say, $1 on each Hardway and you roll an easy 6, the 6 goes to the next level. The other ones stay where they are. So it's going to take some work on my part to keep us on track of where these bets go. But each bet sort of goes up and down as they win or lose according to this chart. Vince has got this thing running on WinCraps, and it's made a few $1 million already, which is amazing. So this can potentially work. You could get pretty deep, right? You could end up with like $75 on all the bets and go through a huge amount of bankroll. But when that thing pays off, it's going to pay off pretty big. Jen, I'm putting in $1,000. I'm putting in $1,000. I don't think it's enough, but we're going to find out. If it takes more, I don't know. I've never run it. I'm running it for the first time today. So we're going to see how much my bankroll goes away. But I'm going to run that out and see what happens. This seems like it's a good idea. Now, Jen and Ian in the chat can attest to this. We were at Bubble Craps in Vegas last time. We were watching the board, and there were numbers on there. Like the 6 had been like, 270 something times before it had hit Hardway, because it shows you when the last one was. Some of those numbers were in the hundreds before the Hardways would hit. So this thing here only goes, I think, 6, 8, 18, about 20 something levels. If you catch a run where there's no Hardways for more than 20, you're going to get whacked. And that'll happen. We've seen it happen on the Bubble Crap. So we're going to give it a shot, right? It's Friday. It's fun. Now I'm going to put this up against another one. Okay, I'm going to do the Big AZ Hardway hammer, and I'm going to run this against the Mind, the Hardway Mind, which is the Waylon way of doing it. Now Waylon's never done this, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. Like the Hardway Mind would be $1 on each Hardway. And anytime we don't roll a Hardway, which is every freaking roll, we're going to add $1 to every single Hardway. So they're going to go up $1 to infinity. Okay. If we lose one of them, which could happen, roll an easy 6, I got to replace that one and then also bring them all up $1. That one's going to take a lot more money. I think it's going to take a fortune. I got both racks with $1,000. I'm going to do ATM calls if I need to get through it. I just want to see how they play out. We'll see if we can roll some hardways today. They're both crazy. They're both going to take some money. They're both going to be a lot of fun. So that's what I'm doing here. We're going to run the hardway hammer versus the mind hardway, and let's see what happens here at the table. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the table. I'm going to zoom in. We'll look at this view of the table. I'm not going to. Oh shit! I dropped my trash can over. I'm not going to do the long way, only because I want you to see the bets better. So, I guess I mean, I could zoom out, I suppose. You can decide. If I do the long view of the table like this, or the wide view of it where you can see the dice, I guess that's good enough. You can see the bets. As long as you can see the bets, then we'll be fine. Here we go. Let's get back over there, and let's see if we can make some money here. I gotta roll good today. This is gonna be one of those days where I can't have a bunch of shit rolls. But honestly, the 7 doesn't matter, right? This is kind of like an every roll thing. You could ignore the comeouts. I mean, I don't know that it really matters that much to ignore the comeouts, but here we go. Each guy has got $1,000. I got 900 in black, 50 in green, and 50 in reds. I'm gonna get them both some white chip change right now. There's 4. They each get $1 back. And here we go. I'm gonna get them both on all the hard way. So I'm gonna put Waylon here on the left and AZ on the right, like that, so you can see them. And let's do like this. Actually, I'll do, yeah, I guess we'll do left and right. Waylon's in the front down here, and we'll do AZ on the back of the rack. So maybe I'll do it like that. Maybe I'll do like front and back kind of a thing. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do front and back. Waylon in the front, AZ in the back. That's how we'll do it. There's the bets. And again, I'm going to have to do something to keep track of the AZ bets to know what level they're each at. So I'll use my lammers out here to sort of help me keep track of what level he's on with each of the bets so I know where I'm at. All right, so I'll put those there. And here we go. Let's roll it out and see what happens. Hardway, the hardway hammer. I will track the point as we go. There's a 4, 3, 7 on the come out. So everything loses, right? They all go away, which is a bummer. Now for Waylon's, right, he's in the front. I'm going to drop $10 because he's going to move them all up. He's going to get $2 and change. All right. So he's going to go $2 on each. He's going to go right out of the gate. Just they all get pressed up. We're just going to beat the crap out of this thing the best we can. Okay. AZ, because we're at level 1, I'm going to put level 1 here. He's coming back out with just $4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all at level 1 for right now, or level 2. That was their second hit. So I'm going to actually do this for them so we know where they each are. That's the second one, and that's the second one. So we're on like the level 1, level 2s where you have multiples. You got to know how many times you've been there. So I'm going to do that just for my visuals. All right? Here we go. Let's get some hardways. 1, 2, 3, ace deuce. So what happens here is this. On the AZ strategy, nothing happens. No changes get made because they only go up when they lose or anything. Waylon, we're going to go ahead and drop $5 more, get $1 change, and he's going to go ahead and hammer them. Anytime we don't get a hard way, boom, 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 boom. We're just going to keep on pressing them guys up. Now, this is not a Waylon strategy. This is the mind, which I love the mind up in the box. I'm trying the mind in here just to see how stupidly crazy this is. All right. Let's go. 6, 1, 7, which sucks. They all got to come down. They all got to come down. So AZ will lose his 4. He's going to come back out with 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that puts him at level 3 on all the bets. Waylon loses all 3. Okay. Now, because that wasn't a hard way, they're all going to go to $4. So we're going to drop $16 out here from his rack and make them all go to $4. This is going to burn money like super quick. But if we grab a hard way here, it's going to make money super quick. So this is going to be like basically it's a drop your pants and go all the way in kind of a strategy. Here we go. Give me a hard way. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there's a 1, 2, 3. We had a point yet? I don't think we've had a point yet. All right. Waylon, dropping $5. They all go up by $1 because again, it wasn't a hit. So up they all go. They're at 4 now. So they're going to be all at $5. AZ, still where he is. Hard 6. Attaboy. Attaboy. So cool. So AZ on that hard 6, that's going to pay $9. Okay. We can say 10 for 1. Okay. $10 for 1. Come out of the rack. You can bring the $10 back. And what we're going to do is make the 6 now go back to level 1. Now we're back. So that's how it's going to work. Each one of those is independent. On the Waylon one, 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, there's his $45, rather, right there. Now, for him, the question is, do we stay or restart? I think what we do is we restart. I think you go back. I'll leave $5 out there, and we're going to restart the process. So I'm going to keep his rack growing over here. Nice hit right there, okay? We're going to restart. I'm going to drop $5. Get him going again. Whoops, got to bring that one back. Dollar change. And that's it. Waylon's reset. Down to 1. Start the process again. On AZ's, only the 6 gets reset because it's the one that hit. All right, 7 out. 7 out. So this is going to be interesting here. So, of course, they all lose, right? Let's take them all away. Waylon comes back with $10 because he's going to have to put $2 on each. I'm going to give him $2 change. We'll get him set with 2, 2, 2, and 2. On AZ's side of things, what happens is this. This one here, the 6, let's get some coin out here, right? I'm going to get him 5 and 5 so we can play with the ones. The 6 was at level 1, so the 6 is going to move to level 2, or lost number 2, and stays at $1. The other ones were all at level 3 because they had lost multiple times. So what's going to happen to them? They're going to go up to level 2. They're going to go the $2 bet. So I'm going to have to drop $10 from him. I already did the $10, right? So he's going to go to level $2 on the 10, $2 on the 4, and $2 on the 8 with a little bit of change. Okay, that's how AZ worked it, right? So the one that hit had lowered itself down. It's on its second time at level at $1. The other ones are all at their first time right there at $2 level. So they've increased only on their losses. They're on a different pattern than this one is. They've lost 3 times. That's why they move up to that level 2. A little hard to kind of get through it, but that's how it works. We just need some hardways to hit. There's a 4, 1, 5. Okay, so nothing happens. The AZ strategy, they're all the same. Waylon, it wasn't a hard way, so we go up by $1. I'm going to drop $4. Up, 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 up. There we go. Waylon's just kind of hammering the thing on every single roll, where AZ is waiting for just losses. And there's a 4, 3, 7 off the wall. So again, Waylon was at $3. He's going to come out at $4 per bet. AZ is going to lose them all. I'm going to do Waylon's first to get those bets out there, and then we'll do the AZ one. So Waylon's going to be at $16. 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, that's Waylon's. AZ comes out here. We're going to lose all of it, but check it out. These are at level 2, right? Those 3. They go back out at level 2, and that'll be their second time at level 2. It's going to cost him $12 to get those 3. No, it's going to cost him $9. No, $8, sorry. There's 2, there's 2, and there's 2. Now the 6, that lost, right? It's still level 1. So we just dropped $1 for the 6. So that goes to level 1. It's the second time at level 1. They're the second time at level 2. It's going to be kind of complicated to work those bets. Here we go. Give me a hard something. Nope. 3, 2, 5. Okay. No effect to AZ's bets. Waylon, I'm going to bring these 4-unit bets down. He's going to drop 20 bucks and make them all look like a red chip. Right? He's $1 every time. There's a 5-1 easy 6. Okay, so these two will both come down. Okay, AZ, that was the second time losing at level 2. He goes back out for $1. That's his third time at level 2. So he's going to move to the next one if the 6 loses again. Waylon has to replace, well, take 25 bucks. I'm going to give him 20 and 5. Yeah. This is a tough one to deal out here. Waylon is going to replace the loss, and they all go up by $1. So that's going to be kind of a, every time that's $1, and he has to replace them when they lose too. So that's going to be a little expensive up there. Another one, another easy 6, 5-1. That's going to be expensive on the Waylon side of things, on the ladder side. So AZ loses the 6, Waylon loses a $6 6. Okay, that was the third time at level 2. So AZ has to come out now with a $3 bet on that 6. $2 and change. And this will be, he's at level 3 for the first time here, right? Waylon's got to put that $6 back, okay, that we just lost on the 6. And we're going to go ahead and drop 5 and go up by $1 each. Take $1 change. And there it is. That's how we ladder it up. We just got to get some hardways to make this thing work out, right? There's a 7, which sucks. Oh God, the 7s really suck because everything has to go. All right, so we're all gonna lose. Now I'm gonna remember where we are here. That's gonna be the third loss at the $2 level for AZ, and the first loss at the $3 level for AZ. So he's gonna have to come out again. Again, I'm gonna mark these up. Our third loss, our second loss, and our third loss up there. Right, so those are all going to come and become the first $3 bets. So we're going to drop 10. Actually, no, they're $2 bets, right? Yeah, they're still at level 2. This $3 bet over here, that goes to 4. That's his first one at level 4. So he's going to go up to $4. The other ones are at $2 for the last time. I think, yeah, they're the last ones there. So, all right, he's set. Waylon loses all this. They're at $7 each. Okay, so the ladder or the mind at $7 a bet goes away. So now we're going to come out at $8 a bet. So 8 times 4 is 32 bucks. 25, 32 bucks. Okay, they're going to be $8 per bet. This is going to be a little nuts. 3, 3, 3, and 3. There's no way this is going to work. There's no way I can roll enough hardways to make this work, right? You would think. Here we go. Hardway, something hard. Come on, 4, 4. Oh, thank God. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. That is sexy. All right, 4, 4, 8. So AZ over here on that 8 is going to get paid 18 bucks. That's fantastic, 18 bucks, and it goes back down to base. So that's awesome. He gets paid, and that 8 worked out good. That's perfect. The other ones are still up. We can put him down here. That bet alone is reset. These are actually right there. Okay. Waylon over here on the 8, he has $8 on it. Okay. 8 times 9, 72 bucks. So 50, 70, 72 bucks. And it comes down, okay? Again, I'm going to bring all of Waylon's stuff down. We hit one hardway, they all come back, and they start over. Just like that. We're going to color him up. I'll bring the whites back because we need the whites. And he's got this coming back. Here's his reds. And there's a couple of greens. Doing good, right? Doing good down there. That's there. And that's it. We're set. The 8 paid off. That's fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. You can roll hardways at a better than normal rate. You're going to be fine. Good timing. Good timing for the parlay, for the mind, right? The mind's going to lose all of them at $1. And so what? right? Goes right back out at $1, and they just go. Actually, they go out at $2. Instead of losing 40, he just loses 4. That's actually really awesome. All right, on the AZ side of things, now here's what's going to happen. These two were at the $2 level for the last time. They got to go back out at $3 each. So I'm going to drop $6 for those two. $3 there and $3 there. It's the first time at $3. This over here is the second time losing. He's at $4. Now he goes right to 5. Boom. There's no more tracking the 6. It just goes right to $5. Then it's going to, its own thing. The 8, that's going to be the first loss. It goes there, and we'll lock that in as level 1 loss. All right, so they're at the 3 for the first time. Back to level 1 here. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, and kind of rock this thing up on the progression. Here we go. There's a midnight baby. Midnight baby. That's going to be a 12. It does nothing for AZ, but Waylon has to progress the bets. There's $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and $1 change. Okay. Another hard. Come on. Another hard way. How about a hard 6? Nope. There's an easy 8. 6-2 easy 8. So we're going to lose down here. Okay. So Waylon's at $4. AZ's at 1. So that's going to be the second loss at level 1. He comes back out to replace that with $2. Waylon's going to replace the 3 on that 8. And now they all also go up by $1. So he has to drop another 5 and go 1, 2, 3, 4 with $1 change. Like so. All right. There's an easy 10. 10 easy. So the Hardways will lose. Here's at level 3. That's going to be our first level 3 loss for the 10. Okay, for big AZ. So that one gets replaced at $3 with 2 change. And of course, on the Waylon side of things, he has to replace the 4 and go up. So they're all going to be looking like $5. Let's drop $20 out there and get them all up. And there it is. All right, Hardway time. Let's go. Hardway. Nope, it's a 9. 6-3. So on big AZ side, the Hardway hammer, nothing changes. Waylon's got to drop $5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. $1 change. And there we go. The mind is erasing over here on the front side. Let's go. 3, 1, 4, easy 4. It's the first one of those. All right. We're going to lose. The mind will lose 4, and AZ will lose 3 on the backside. That's going to be the first loss at level 3. He just goes right back at level 3. Okay. The mind lost $6. We'll put the $6 back, and then has to go up by $1. So we're going to go ahead and take a quarter out, get change. There's $25. We're going to go up by $1 on each of the bets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring money back. I think right now, if I look at the racks, I think they're about tied in the rack, but there's a lot more money out here for the 1. So we have got our work cut out for us here. 415. All right, 415. Nothing happens to the Hardway hammer. The mind has to go up by $1 each. So we're going to drop 5, get 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now those bets are getting nice and big. Nice and big. Easy 10. 10 easy. So it's our second loss on the 10. I'm going to note that there. That goes back out at $3 for big AZ. There's $3 with 2 change. That's the second loss at level 3 on that 10. Here on the mind strategy, we're going to lose $8 on that 10. So we have to go back out at 8. I'll do that first. There's the $8 to replace it. And then we drop a nickel to increase them all by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. $1 change. Now they're all at $9. Let's go. Hard to track the big AZ stuff, knowing where you are on each one. There's a 3-3 hard 6 or hard 12. What am I saying? Midnight. 2 6s. Nothing happens to the hardway hammer. The mind has to go back up again. This is going to get spendy. Dollar change. I think that makes them all at $10, right? They are. They're all at 10. Let's make them look right. Here we go. Come on. Nope. That's aces, the other side of it. Flipped it over. There's ones. That's aces. Again, taking a quarter. We're going to get nickels and pennies to go up, 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 up. Bring all this back. At some point, we need to get a hard way to win here because we're going to be in trouble. We haven't had enough wins to make anything happen. We just keep donating money right now. You'll make money in the progression at some point, but we aren't there yet. There's a ace deuce. Nothing happens to the big AZ hardway hammer. The mind has to go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a dollar change. Every time. Come on, hardway. 4-4. Nope. Shit. 6-4, 10. All right, that's our third loss on the level 3 for big AZ. So he's going to lose $3, and now he moves the 10 up to that $4 level. So I'm going to take a 5. The 10 goes to $4. He gets a dollar change. And now the 10, like the 6, is about to go every single time, moving up. All right. On the Wayland side, the mind loses $12 on that easy 10. Let's replace the $12, and then we're going to drop 5 and get them all to go up by $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dollar change goes to the bank, and here we go. Now their bets are getting really high. We need a hard way to help save us. Oh, thank God. Okay, there it is. There's a 6. Hard 6. Woo! Awesome sauce. All right. AZ is going to win $45. $45 and down, and that 6, which operates independently, goes back to $1. Starts over itself at the first level. I don't think he's bringing them all down. I think you start over the 1, and they work as independent things. Over here, on the mind side, we've got 10, $13. So 13 times 9, I don't know what that is. I know that that's going to be 130. And 3 times 9 is going to be 27, so it's 157 if you add it up that way. So 157, I'll take the $3 and make it look like 150 or 140. And down. Actually, they're all going to come down. All those big ones come down now. We go back out at $1 and start the process over. So this one here has this like, oh crap, we're getting big and we keep donating money. And then the hard way comes and it becomes kind of a home run. So let's go ahead and color this up. We got 2 more greens coming back. So off the table, look, we're pulling off the table, $150, right? That's pretty cool. If you look at the rack, there's the $1,000 that we started with. So all of this over here, that's technically $75 in profit plus this. So that's pretty cool. It's basically $100 in profit on that thing. On the AZ side of things, we are at, there is the initial bankroll right there. That's $1,000. There's 900, 75, and 25. $3 in actual profit plus what's out here. So it's making money, just not at the same high rate, right? This is why Vince has it up to millions of dollars, because it's going to reliably make $6, $7, $3, whatever, as it goes along. This one over here, I can see this going to 0 pretty quick if you don't get the runs. Here we go. There's a 7. Wow, the second time the ladder one or the mind one has dodged the 7, that's pretty amazing. So I'm going to take his money away. I'm going to put him back out there at $8 so I don't forget. Right, we lost 4. We go out there with 1 extra. On the AZ side of things, now this one here at 3, right, that one is the second loss at level 3, so it stays at level 3. This one here at 4 is going to lose. 4 goes right to 5. okay? This one over here at $1, that's gonna be a loss. I'm gonna get some change here. It goes back out at $1. And we mark that as the first loss at $1, okay? On the 8, we lose 2. We go back out for $2, and I mark that as the third loss, the third time at level 2, and he's ready. The next loss of an 8 or something like that, he goes up to the next one. And that's it. So we know where we are now with all these bets. Again, the AZ one, you're going to have to find a way to track what level you're at in your rack with Lammers. Some other way of doing it. I'm going to put it visually here so you can see it. All right, let's go. Come on. There's a 5, a 3-2-5. 3-2-5. Again, the AZ strategy, no changes. Wayland has to donate. Right? I keep saying Wayland. This is not Wayland's strategy. It's Wayland's style of play. $3 each, and off we go. We'll do another couple of rounds here, then we'll call it. 3-2-5 again. Look at that little repeater action. I'm going to drop 25. We're going to get 25 and change. Check change, please. Up by $1. We'll take the change back to the rack. There we go. Come on. Hard 10. Nah. Easy 4. 3-1-4. Easy 4. All right. That'll be our third. That we're at level 6. Our third loss now at level 3. Which means the 4 for AZ comes out now at $4. There's $4 with $1 change. And now, like the 6, the 4 starts to goes 4, 5, 10, 15. There's no need to track with Lammers. You just know what level you're at. All right. Oh, I didn't change Wayland's. So here, because we lost on the $4, got to replace the 4 and add $1. Everything else also gets $1. So there's $5. 1, 2, 3, $2 and change. They will all look like nickels now. Once again, these bets will climb, and scare you a little bit until we get a payment. I just dropped all my chips. Jeez. Little tumblage back there. Here we go. Here we go. 5-1, easy 6. 5-1, easy 6. So AZ will lose $1. That's going to be our second loss at level 1. Stays at level 1. The Wayland side, the mine side loses 5, so we're going to replace what we lost, and then also go up by $1 on all of them. 6-5, yo. Again, for the Hardway hammer, no change. For the mind, we drop 5, add 1 to all, get $1 change. Let's go. One more Hardway. We do it? No. 6-3-9. No change for the Hardway hammer. We're going to drop a quarter and get back nickels and pennies and add $1 to each of them. Every time we don't get one, we add 1. The mind on the Hardways. There we go. There's a 3-2-5. Maybe I'll put them down there. Easier to see. There's a 5. So again, no changes on the big AZ side. Wayland's got to drop. The mine has to drop another $1 on each one. $1 change. 5 to the rack. Again, one big hit here. It's going to be okay. Come on, Hardway. 3-1-4. All right, 3-1-4. So for AZ, we lose $5 on that 4, but now he's at level 4. So the next bet is a $5 bet, and he just rocks these things moving up as we go here, okay? On the Wayland side, we lose $9, okay? We're going to add $1 to each one to make them all look like 10. So I'm going to take all these down, basically. He's going to add $4 with $1 change. That'll make the rest of them look like $10, and I'll fix that one in a minute. So they're going to all go to 10, 10, and 10. And he's just going to drop $10 to replace the 4. All right. So now we're set. Let's get this over here. All righty. Come on. 1-1 aces. Here's a set of aces for you. Whoa. Set of aces. Drop $4. Start building those bets up. Give me a hard way. No, not that. Not that one. That's a baddie. That's a big baddie. 7. All right, let's take care of all of it. So the mind was out there for $11 each. It's gonna have to go back out there for $12 each. This is gonna be where this strategy might have a problem. So I need $12 times 4. Okay, so $50 come out of my rack with $2 change. They're gonna go to $48, right? That's what that's gonna cost him. Let me put it out there for one of them just so we can see it. Okay, on the AZ side, these two here, we're at 10 or $5. They're gonna lose, and they gotta go back out there at $10. So let's go ahead and get his change ready. That's $10 and $10. Okay, the 8, that's the third loss at level 2. So that one's gonna go back out at level 3. I'm gonna get some change for him. He goes to level 3. It's the first bet at level 3. And up here, it's going to be the third loss now at level 1. So that's going to move up to level 2. So all those bets got increased on the AZ side. The 10 was at, I didn't do the 10. Damn it, where was the 10? Oh, the 10's already done. His bets are all finished up. Now, we'll finish up getting Waylon's money out there. So it's $48, $12 on each one. All right, we're all set. We're all set. The mind has 12s. The AZ one is moving along. We'll let these bets resolve, and then we'll call it. We'll see where we ended up. 3-1-4. Okay, that's ugly. That's ugly. So the 4 loses. AZ loses 10 on the 4. That goes right to $15. The next level there goes right to 15, so we'll take 25. We'll get nickels and take it to 15. This one's going to start moving now, right, until we hit that. Here we lose 12. So we're going to go back out there at 12. So there's 20. There's 25. It goes out there again at 12. And then we also add 1 to each. And take our change. That is going to be, we need a hard way in the worst way possible. I'd like a hard 2 or hard 4 right now. That's what we need to make ourselves right. 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. Nothing happens with AZ's bets. The mind has to go up by $1. 1, 2, 3, $4 change. There goes all our profits. There goes all the profits. So we get a hard way. We get a hard way here. It's going to be fantastic. I get a hard 4. It's going to be like lights out. Lights out. Come on, give me it. Nope. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the mind's going to drop another 5. 2, 3, $4 change. I think those bets are all at $15 now, right? Yep, they are. They're all at 15. I'm going to clean them up. 2, 3, 4. Wow. Look at all the different colors out there now. Holy moly. Let's go. Easy 4. Okay. So on the AZ side, the easy 4 loses 10. It goes to 15. On the Wayland side, we lose the 15. It's got to come out there at $16. I'm going to go ahead and get my 25 from his rack. Let's get 4 and 5. Right? It's going to go out at 15. We'll replace the 15. And now they all go an extra $1. Holy crap. We need a hard way. We need a hard way. And the worst way. Come on. No. 628. Damn. Come on, baby. All right. The 8 is going to lose. So here we are. This is the first loss at level 3 for Big AZ. So again, each one of these is independent. That loses $3. It's the first time. I need to get change for him. It's going to go back out at level 3. First time loser, no big deal on that one. On the mind, we're losing $16. Take 25. This is where it's going to become a disaster. 5 and 5. There we go. Okay, so it's going to have to go back out there at 16 bucks like it was. And we're going to add 1 to all of them to make them all look like 17. Gets back 5 bucks. Wow, we got to hit a hardway here quick. Hardway or a 7. I'm going to stop rolling. It's getting to be work time. And there's the freaking... I said it out loud. Damn it, I said it out loud. There's a 7. That sucks. Okay. It all goes away. That's a huge-ass bummer. Huge bummer. Big swing there. Big swing. I'm gonna stop rolling now, but let's take a look at where we got to. We did not hit enough hardways today. So the mind ended up at 914 bucks. It lost like whatever, $86. Not a big, that's actually not that bad. He was up for a minute there. We're up 150 bucks for a minute there, but just couldn't keep it rolling. The big AZ is at 924. So it beat the mind by $10. Again, not a huge sample size, not a long enough run. I think this is one of those things where at a bubble craps machine or at a roll to win, you can sit here all day and do this. On a live table, that'd be kind of a tough one. You need to see too many rolls, right, to make it really pay off. But there's the idea. Each one of these goes up independently the way that Big AZ plays it. On that schedule, on the mind, you just always go up and you're looking for a home run. We had a couple home runs in there, but the last seven sort of kills us, right? And just for grins, I rolled to see if I was going to get a hard win in the last roll, but it was a 5-3 easy 8. So just to prove like that I don't have the worst luck in the world, there's that. Anyway, that's fun. I think it's pretty cool. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. So Vince, let me ask you this here. Let's go to this other screen here. Hold on 1 second. Let me switch it up. Vince, I have a question for you. You're running these things, and you do me a favor and explain in chat. I don't know. Waylon's, by the way, hit the outside ladder, hit $10 million. That's pretty cool. Vince, the one thing I disagree with how you do it, maybe you can explain it, is why you let them go negative. Like you're just running it perpetually. Like you're the casino side. You just have an unlimited bankroll, running it forever. Why not run it with a win goal, stop reset, win goal, stop reset? Why always go, and why let them go below 0? Because below 0 means ATM trip and you lost all your money. How many times does a strategy lose money on the way to the goal? That's what I want to get to. I'm just curious of the reasoning behind it, if you could. Maybe you can even email me or something like that. But that's just for curiosity's sake. Let's check the PCs up here. PC. Oh wow, look at all the PC messages there. Are there anything up here? Let's see. Jen says don't. Oh good. Jen is helping me enter in all the paycheck rolls. It's a lot of work. Thank you for that. Please, thank you. Thank you for doing that. It's a huge thing. Yeah, Darksider says code. We're talking WinCraps. Code like the paycheck. That's how I do it. I always code my stuff. I can turn it off. Like I said, I can turn off the paycheck style tracking in WinCraps, and I will do that. Let's see. Roulette. I'm looking over here. The rack is blocked out by the coffee mug. Oh, crud. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Jen. I didn't see that until late. I'm still playing with getting this things to look right. So, and Dice Dr. Dan reminds me that my math is terrible. I paid myself $40 too much. No. So that's what happens when you do math on the fly on 2 hours of sleep. So sorry for getting that wrong, dude. I like to be accurate where I can. All right, guys, that's it. I don't see anything else here to talk through in the chat. That's it. Friday Follies was kind of a dud today. We didn't make any huge money or lose any huge money. We kind of did this, and I think when I look at the graphs that Vince is doing on the AZ strategy, you're not seeing these enormous swings and misses, right? It's pretty like steadily going up. It's a couple of big drops, but I don't expect that to lose a fortune, right? I don't expect it to get so high up, those bets, that you lose too much, because they independently work. You know, even today, the worst they got to was $15. So there it is, guys. I'll keep working on it. And that's it. I think I might see you tomorrow. I won't see you tonight for Friday Follies or for the Friday Night Fights, but I will see you tomorrow at some point for some practice time in the afternoon. So with that said, all happy Friday. Again, I can't believe you're all here all the time. Thanks for being here. We have a thumbs down today, really? Don't see very many thumbs downs during the shows, but maybe somebody doesn't like the Hardway stuff. I don't know. All right. That's it. Have a great Friday. Have a great, safe weekend. And love you all. God bless. And I'll see you Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Bye, all. Where's my end?